So in the middle of all of my excited nursery planning, we are in lockdown and we are all at home. So the only choice I had really is, instead of going to the stores and meeting everyone, I had to just do everything over Zoom calls and video calls. Okay, so the thought for the nursery is that I don't want it to look like very kiddish. I do want it to feel quite contemporary and clean. And it's okay if it looks a little grown up. So, one of the things is that I feel like I don't like a single design element in the space. So I feel like even if I just start with one thing that I really like, so either that one thing is going to be the wallpaper or the rug. So this is the room, okay? This is the door that you enter from.
So furniture-wise, is there anything that you really like elements of something or something like that?
Yeah. So for the crib, I like a more rounded shape. And even for the furniture, I don't mind if it's white with black accents or white with maybe some natural wood accents. So for me, my design team is my favorite sounding board. I had to be very clear with them as to what I liked and also what I really don't like, so they know that when they're starting to collect images and references and put things together, that we are headed in the right direction.
We have a beautiful dyeing technique which gets colors like this.
It's interesting.
Okay,
I'm liking this round rug more and more now.
So we should do a round rug then. Okay, so for color reference, I'm choosing this one.
Yeah, sure. So it's a fairly small room. So, the wallpaper is definitely going to be a very important element.
So we can always obviously change the birds around, maybe put an animal if you want.
I love this one. The stripes are very nice.
So this is kind of more white space, solid colors. But then we have a grey cloud.
This is very cute. We've put together a few options and I'm going to tell you the things that I like and that I don't like, okay? Like, this is too busy. My husband will say it looks like a garden. I don't like the wallpaper on this wall. It should only be on that wall. But I don't know how I feel about this wallpaper. No, I don't like these patterns. No. But I feel like I'm starting to lean away from this now. I don't know if it's doing anything in terms of a nursery vibe. Ooh, this blue one is so nice. Yeah, I like this round one with this watercolor. No. I like this, which is this contemporary. It should just look like one of my spaces, basically. I was supposed to close on the design of the nursery this week. I don't like any of them, but honestly feel like I am the worst client that I have ever had, with no exceptions. I am really struggling to make peace with anything. I was looking at it and going through the SketchUp all day today, and I still do not like anything that's been put together.
So you need to understand, and I think this is largely because your first couple of options were very neutral and they're very you. But I don't personally feel you should extend that language to your child's room. Your life is going to change in 20 minutes when your kid is born. Okay, you're going to have a whole different thought process going. Once your child is, say, 6 months, 7 months, you'll want to show them this is red, this is blue. You'll want all of that to happen with every element around you. Now, having a neutral house could be your and my personality, but it's not going to work for a child.
I think that's a fair point. I don't have any experience in these
and
things.
I have a 10-month-old child, so I'll probably be able to give you first-hand information.
Yes. So, I think when you're designing your nursery, it's really important to bring people on board that are like-minded, that have gone through the same experience as you. A lot of people that I've collaborated with on this project are new mums or new dads themselves. And it's really important that you find people that are supportive of you, that help support you to design your nursery exactly the way you would like it to be. There are so many amazing trends in the world of nursery design, but I definitely think that typical blue and pink nursery has become completely outdated. So a lot of people are doing tropical themed nurseries with lots of tropical colors. People are also doing monochrome nurseries. I love that idea. People are doing Nordic themed nurseries, so everything is very white. When you're designing in an Indian context, it's really nice to use a lot of local materials
materials. One of the best materials to use is teak wood. So you see a lot of the reference images online, you'll see pine wood, ash wood. These are all foreign woods. So use international designs, but use a lot of the Indian textures and Indian materials to make those happen.
Okay, so we've actually seen some progress now in this week, and I'm happy to go ahead and place the order for the furniture. You see this very teak kind of color. So in an ideal world, I would have done oak. We'll have to stick to teak.
We'll give you like a toddler grill as well. Once the baby is up 2.5 sorts, you can remove the main grill and still use it as a bed for the baby.
So Avni, you told me something about a bamboo wood flooring, which is sustainable.
Yeah. Bamboo does not burn. If you see wood burn, it is also fire resistant. Secondly, it is also much harder than oak, far more termite resistant than wood.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Big time, yeah, it's a big product.
I didn't know.
How many weeks?
I'm at 31.
Oh wow. Are you ready or for every
Are you mad? I'm not ready at all. From a furniture point of view, I think it's pretty clear that I want the dresser to be white.
We'll give you a super detailed drawing. You'll have 4 drawers, the tiny medicine drawer, and 1 shutter.
Amazing. I like the thought of all the stinky things that go into the dustbin being, hidden away. Very nice. Oh God, this is so beautiful. My concern is more that if I have something that looks kind of patchy, it's much easier for me to maintain if there's a stain on it.
So then with that logic, I feel this is the best one so far.
In that previous rug, this pink is beautiful. Why don't you incorporate this instead of the peach?
So let me try recoloring this also now.
So I think this still very much works, and I think we can very much go ahead with getting these 2 things made.
Okay, so this is what we've got now.
Oh, beautiful. Love it. We have a white wood flooring that comes in. We have this chest of drawers that comes in. We finalized the rug options based on which now we've created the views. Palak just sent these over this morning now, the completed views. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I think it's really beautiful. And this is exactly what I would like because it's grown up. It's not kiddish. What do you think? Is this colorful enough for you?
Yeah.
You like this?
Yeah.
So we managed to work through coronavirus, through lockdown, working from home, and we got every single last design ready. We placed all our orders with everything. And under normal circumstances, I would have gone straight into execution. However, I really don't have that option. Nobody is allowed in my building. I was definitely hoping that the room would be ready before the baby came. But with the current scenario, it's looking like the baby's going to come first. That's okay, you can't plan for everything, and we're living in a really crazy time, so just have to account for that, I suppose. Anyway, looking forward to seeing the dream room come together really soon.
Yeah, are we rolling? Yeah.
I think before we started the nursery, everyone told me storage, that I have to build lots of storage into the space. So I did build a lot of storage, but I think the one thing that I wish I had known is all these oddly shaped items like this baby bouncer chair and this baby carrier and all, they're huge. So you need storage for small but also for very large and oddly shaped items. In India, there's a few things that happen that are quite different. When you deliver, there's a good chance that you're either staying at your mom's house or your mom or your mother-in-law comes and stays with you in the house that you're in. So there needs to be space for that person to sleep. Also, we do have oil massages that babies are given every day. So you need to have an easy open space where the massage can happen for the baby. And the third thing that happens in India is that a lot of us do have baby maids or baby nannies that do help us with everything to do with the baby. So there has to be a place for all of that person's stuff as well. So these are the things to keep in mind when you're designing for an Indian context. I think we're living in an age now where you don't have to adhere to any gender stereotypes. You can do pink for a boy's room as well if you want to. It's just up to you. You can keep everything else neutral, and things like the rug, the canopy, the bedding, the cushions, you can buy those later to make the space the color that you want it to be.